So it's a beautiful day. See that beautiful sky? It's a little bit cool, but it's good temperature for working outside. And we have a whole list of things that we need to do today. Scott left us a list, plus I had a list of my own. That's Oliver making that noise. Just regular spring work plus getting ready for the kids' open house. We just have lots of yard work and stuff to do. So I'll kind of tell you what we want to get accomplished today. Scott is going to start pressure washing the house and the decks, and he's going to start back here. And this is the south side of the house, and it's not that dirty, and there's no algae or anything on it. But I do want this deck pressure washed. The dogs sometimes, right there's the doggy door, when it's really snowy and yucky, they'll come out and they'll just go potty right on the deck and not come down into the yard. So I want this pressure washed. I want all of this debris and stuff off of here. And this is the ramp. There's Sally. Sal. There's a Lucy trying to come out. Come on, girl. You can do it. Come on. That's a good girl. She's the one that's been hurt and she's old. Has all the aches and pains of old people. But my chives are growing, coming back. I want to get this pot cleaned out, all of the dead stuff. And there's a butterfly on there. So we basically just need to broom this deck off and get it ready for Scott to pressure wash it. And in a week or so I'm going to go out and buy some plants and plant in these pots. And then, let's see if I can get, let Lucy go down the ramp. Go on, girl. I'm going to try to go down this ramp without killing myself. One time it was slippery and wet out here, and I slipped and fell coming down this ramp. So I've been very cautious about not going up the ramp since then, because I really hurt myself. Okay, so that's one job we need to do. It's not going to take very long. The other job that needs to be done is the rabbits. Olivia is going to be working on this. She's going to that center part right there is like little beds, little, not nest boxes because we don't breed them, but it's a place where they can go in to sleep and get out of the cold and stuff. And of course they poop in there. So Olivia needs to open that up and get all the poo out and put fresh bedding in. And then all the poop down here on the bottom, she needs to put that in a wheelbarrow, and we're going to put that on the garden. So that's a big job that needs to be done. And then eventually, like in another week or so, Scott will take the tarps off. We winterize it by putting tarps on 3 sides of it, and we leave the south side open. And the rabbits do really well in there. So that's another job that we need to get done today. Then I'm going to need to move Virginia out of her cage and put her out here for the day. And then clean her winter cage out because it's really nasty. Eventually I'm going to leave her out here all the time for the summer, but Scott needs to put a different fence up. So, and plus Oliver, I'm not sure if he'll go in the shed at night if Virginia's not in there. So I've been kicking around the idea of putting Virginia out here during the day, and then every night putting her back in the shed so that Oliver will go in the shed at night. I've just been kicking that idea around. I'll probably do it. It's not that big a deal. Virginia likes to be held, so then out here I want to take this tarp down, and then that tarp over there. I want to take those down today, and then I want to clean out this nest box if we have time, I want to clean out the blue house, and then I want to clean out over here the duck nest box. And then the other thing I want to do today, if I have time, is rake out this area where these 3 ducks are and put some wood chips down in there. It's really, really muddy because they get in their water like ducks do, and they slop it out and they make a mess. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, ducks get in water, that's just what they do. So that's what I want to get done out here today. And then Travis needs to get the push mower and do some trimming along the fence and along the buildings. And then we're going to go out by the barn and we're going to pick up some glass. This property, this farm is over 150 years old, and when you get property like that, it's just, you just get glass and it gets down in the dirt, and every time it rains it works its way up. And so we are going to pick up glass. It's something we do all the time. It's a never-ending job. So let's get started on this day of work. Miss Virginia's in there. This is her summer home. And then, like, when Scott gets this fence fixed, he's going to use a taller wire and a stronger wire, and then I'm going to reinforce it with the chicken wire. We'll leave that door open, and then she can come and go as she pleases out into her yard. And we're also going to increase the size of this yard by quite a bit. So that way she can go inside and get out of the weather if it's raining or whatever, or she can come out and eat grass and scratch and do all the things that chickens like to do. And then, like I said, I'm really pretty sure I'm going to every night come out and get her and put her back in the shed with Oliver, just because, just for his sake. Maybe I'm too soft-hearted, but I want him to have his friend at night. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bobo. You're a good boy. Yes. Are you so exhausted? Are you so exhausted? Huh? Out running around half the night. Yeah, he goes out and chases coons and things at night, and I can hear him out in the woods barking, so he's sleeping now. A couple of the free-range roosters. We really have way too many roosters, but well, that's a pitiful crow. Alright, so I'm going to come over. The kids are working. I'm going to come over and start picking up glass. All throughout here, there's just trash and glass and things. So we really need to rake this again. We've raked it once, but it needs to be raked again. Alright, I'm going to get busy picking up glass. Some eggs in there, and one of the eggs is broken, so now they're covered in egg yolk. Nasty. I don't think you can see in there very well, but this is the winter's accumulation of yuck, so I'm going to scrape all that out of there and put fresh wood chips. stinking mouse in there. So I got that all cleaned out. That was a bigger job than I thought. Ugh, that stuff was nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Ducks are awesome, but they're just so gross. And I went ahead and just took one of the smaller nest boxes out of there because they all use that big one anyways. So now we're down to just 2 nest boxes. But it's a lot cleaner and it smells a lot better, that's for sure. Now the next thing I'm going to work on is that nasty pen. And this is everything that I got out of there, out of the nest boxes. Travis is going to have to come in with a wheelbarrow and get those cleaned up. So, on to the next job. Okay, got this duck pen cleaned out and some wood chips put down. I know it won't stay looking very nice for very long, but at least it helps some. So this job is done. Now on to that chicken coop. So this is what a coop looks like in the spring after using the deep litter method. You just let the poop pile up all winter and it creates heat. But now it is time to clean this out. And oh, I hate this. I hate this. This is the worst. The worst part of having animals is this nasty spring cleanup. But let's get moving. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. That looks pretty good. Okay, so there it is, all clean. Sure smells a lot better, that is for sure. Just make sure there's plenty in the nest boxes, especially these ones on this end, because that's where they nest all the time. That's where they lay their eggs. So, that is a job. That was really hard, really nasty, and it's done, thank goodness. So, the last thing I did was I got out a second kiddie pool for these guys, and I changed their water, got them another water thing, and they all have already taken baths. You can see how the water is already cloudy looking. There's Bianca enjoying her bath. I'll leave her in there for a couple hours and then I'll come out and get her, let her get out. And they're all grooming themselves because they took their baths. Okay, well, we did not get the blue house cleaned out, and Travis still needs to mow. But other than that, we got everything else done, and I am pooped, and I am ready for a shower. It's always a lot more work than I remember from year to year, and last year this time is when my mother died, and so the spring cleaning did not happen as thoroughly as it normally would have. So we had more than a year's worth of coop buildup in the coops. So we got that done, and I'm so glad. And we just need to clean out the blue house now. But that is going to be a job for another day. Thanks a lot for watching as we did our chores today. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because once I get 100 or 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving a giveaway, so don't forget about that. We'll talk to you later, friends. Bye!